Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the pod. Today, we're going to be talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So let's get into it. What would you guys rate it?
Let Zay go first because he's the Marvel stan.
Okay.
First off, I ain't no freaking Marvel stan. I love Marvel. I love DC. Heck, I love Capcom.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Like we.
Ain't that a game? All right, go ahead. Go off. No, go ahead. I was just double checking. Just double checking.
But anyways, like I would give this movie 9.5.
What's missing at the 0.5?
No one stayed dead.
Okay.
As harsh as that sounds, like I felt like it would have been like, for example, when Peter Quill, as much as I love the character, when he was just floating in space on his way back to nowhere, I thought he was dead. I was like, oh man, all these fake outs, and now we got the real one right here. So I thought it was it, but no cap. Like it did everything. It touched on everything. It touched on emotion. It made me laugh. I cried. Twice actually.
Where you cried at?
Whew, man, where did I cry? I cried. Oh man, when on the part that really got me was when Rocket died.
You mean when he's on the table and
he
he's doing the
flatlined.
chest compressions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I cried right there.
Yeah.
That part got me. Like I just started tearing up. Man. Like what a falls.
Yeah, no Denzel
Not
Waterfalls.
Waterfalls.
Denzel,
Straight
Waterfalls.
TLC. Okay.
Waterfalls is
Yeah.
crazy.
You did that.
Alright.
Yeah.
You did that too.
It's not,
Nose running.
Yeah.
All right.
No. It wasn't that deep. It wasn't that deep. But no, it really did have me in tears. What about you, Jay?
About me?
Yeah.
In terms of tears?
No, just
Or
in terms of like your enjoyment
Give it a 9.
and how it made you feel.
9?
Give it
Okay.
a 9. I thought it was great. My only things that keep me from making it a 10, there's just certain characters that I thought were going to be depicted a little bit differently. Adam Warlock.
Warlock.
As I like Will Poulter, and he's funny as hell when he wants to be funny.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
But I didn't want Adam Warlock to be funny.
He felt like Superboy, right?
He felt very
Yeah.
he felt like the comic relief
Yeah.
When we already had.
when
the
we
comic
already
relief
had yeah.
in the movie.
I didn't like that, and I feel like that is like just a bit of a trend with Guardians. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
that.
think Guardians is done really well,
Mm.
but I don't know Drax the Destroyer to be funny.
No.
Right.
But now
I mean,
in the movies he's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's the comedic relief.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't also know Adam Warlock to be funny. But now he's the comedic relief.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think he's going to play as big of a role as he could play. So,
Okay.
Or supposed to play.
he's supposed to play a much bigger role.
Mm.
And now I don't really see it. He's kind of like a child.
Yeah.
And he's, I don't know. I didn't love that. And I thought the High Evolutionary was great.
Yes.
My only problem with the High Evolutionary is that he doesn't look like the High Evolutionary.
Oh, it looks nothing like him.
There's nothing like
Yeah.
him at all.
Mhm.
Nothing like him at all.
Brand King.
I thought that it was
So he's black?
black with purple.
Yes.
that's what I got.
I mean, I thought that when his face got like taken off,
Mm.
Yeah.
that you were gonna see like a robotic face and stuff. I thought
Yeah.
that was gonna be really cool. And then when it was just like not,
Two-Face?
and I was like, that's kind of, I didn't love that.
Mhm.
I would have really. That's my only problem with Marvel. Not my only problem, but that's a problem with Marvel post Endgame. None of the villains look like the villains.
Yeah, Gore. This one. Who else?
All right, so trying to think.
Black
I mean-
Widow. Black Widow. Taskmaster did. They just changed some stuff about it.
They changed a lot of things about it.
Yeah. Neymar's not.
He's not really a villain
Not a
though.
villain. I'm trying to
Yeah, he's
think.
not.
No.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't think there's.
I mean, Shang-Chi.
But they've been
did that, but
changed
that's
the Mandarin. So
yeah.
type
Like
thing.
I've just accepted I'm never gonna get the Mandarin.
no,
But
I'll never get the Mandarin. the way he
I'll
used to be.
accept this version over what we got in Iron Man 3.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh,
For sure.
yeah.
He was good. But yeah, I mean, it's small critiques. It's just certain characters I would have liked if they were a bit more serious. But I mean, performance-wise, it was great. Emotion-wise, it was great.
Yes.
Action was great. The action was probably the best out of all the Guardians movies.
I actually want to
all
ask
the
you guys
Guardians
something.
movie, yes.
I want to ask you guys something.
Mm.
What would you rate that fight scene in the hallway?
It was a 10.
Yeah, it was a good fight scene.
Me personally, I feel like it was top 10 in all of MCU.
I like seeing them work together. I'm a big fan of seeing teams work together.
Yeah.
In one take.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked what I was seeing a lot.
Yeah.
Star-Lord and Nebula back to back. That was cool.
Yes.
Yep.
Rocket was going crazy, jumping all over Groot's arms and stuff. That was cool.
Mm.
But honestly, a lot of the fights were really good.
Yeah.
Even when it was just Star-Lord and Groot.
Oh yeah, no, that was fire too.
That was great.
Yeah. The action in general
Yeah.
was top tier to me.
Yeah.
Several things were top tier.
Yes.
Honestly, this movie, period.
Yeah, it was really good.
Did
Really
you cry
good.
at all?
I did not cry. And we've already talked about it. I will cry with no shame in a movie, but I did not cry.
Yeah.
I think it's because maybe I already knew
You must have been
Rocket's
on your phone.
backstory.
Okay.
I
Okay.
already know
Backstory
it.
too.
Yeah, but
It still got me. Oh, the second time was actually when Rocket got out and
Lila got shot.
No, not when Lila.
That shot was loud.
Yo,
Yeah.
That bang. Oh, it made me jump.
Yo,
Oh,
so not when she got shot because I knew it was coming. I just didn't know it was coming right there. I thought they were gonna like go down the hallway and it happens. But
you turn around and boom.
yeah. But like it got me. I'm like, all right, cool, dang. But then it was when everybody else, the other two. When,
oh yeah, when they were dead.
Yeah, when Teeth
Yeah,
and Floor
Yeah.
got the bullets too.
Man, Rocket was going crazy.
That
Why he hit his
yell,
face like
that
that?
yell when Lila died. Oh, I felt his pain through the
Yeah.
movie, man. That thing was crazy.
And then High Evolutionary was mocking it.
Yeah. He was- yeah.
You win. You're the best screamer.
That's why he got his face mauled off.
And that's one
Exactly.
thing that I love that they did with this villain here, because it's not the typical early stages of Marvel villains where they have to have like a arc that makes you feel for the character. Like this dude was just
That makes you feel
genuinely, yeah.
evil.
Like I like it sometimes, but I don't want that to be the formula for every single villain that we have. I don't want to feel sympathy for, or no,
Like Spider-Man.
You walked into that one.
I
saying.
said I like it sometimes. I just don't like it when it's the formula for every single villain.
I
I
guess.
hear that.
Yeah.
I get 8.5.
8.5.
I get 8.5.
I'm not gonna cap.
I
Zay thought you would have had a much different score.
was gonna give it a 4.
I thought you were, no, I thought you were gonna give it a 5.
What?
Just look, just going off your pattern. I thought it was gonna be a 5 or a 6.
I defended you, by the way. I said
Thank
you
you,
wouldn't
Vic.
do
Thank you. Someone has some sense. I think they did an awesome job. I think what really stood out to me is the fact that it felt high stake the entire movie.
Yes.
At no point was like, all right, we could breathe. It was like, no, one problem, after the other. So I appreciate that. I think they really utilized Groot a lot in this movie. Like you really
Yes.
saw how useful, how much he's grown. I thought that was great. What I didn't like, and I looked at him in the moments in which it happened. I was surprised at how much cursing was in this movie.
Oh,
It was just
it.
very
Was there a
blatant.
lot of I don't remember one.
there was no. It was like a-hole. It was like because the rules of radio. You can say the word ass and you can say hole, but you can't say them together.
Okay.
They said that.
They dropped the F-bomb.
Which they're allowed.
It was perfectly placed.
I'm not
though.
saying you're not allowed. What I'm saying is, in my head, I was like, this Disney? This is still on Disney?
Marvel.
Although, yeah, I was
Right,
next.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, they have to, because is Deadpool on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Now, yes. But it's rated R.
Right, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. The Guardians isn't rated R.
But you're allowed
Yeah.
one F-bomb at PG-13, so.
Right, but what I'm saying, it was not just the F-bomb.
Mm-hmm.
They were dropping mad ones, and I was just like,
They were dropping minor ones.
I wouldn't say it was enough to
I
go
was
over
surprised.
PG-13, though.
nah, because then they played the Beastie Boys songs, and they dropped the F-bomb like twice. And I was
Song.
like, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't peep that.
Yeah, I was like, because again, I walk in knowing Disney owns Marvel, and
Yeah.
like Disney being like, it won't even let like certain, like, Halle wasn't allowed to do certain things while she was filming for The Little Mermaid. And we know
Yeah.
it's a Little Mermaid, obviously it's the children, but like she couldn't do things outside and like social media, like because of that reason. So when they did that, I
because
was like,
they have to protect the image.
The reason behind that is because of the whole James Gunn situation. Because remember, the whole old tweets came out from his past, and Disney fired James Gunn, which is why he went over to DC and did Peacemaker and The Suicide Squad. And then they were trying to find a director for Guardians 3, Taika Waititi, Edgar Wright, and then none of the actors said they would do it unless James Gunn came back. So James Gunn's like, all right, I'll come back, but I have to have complete creative control. And because he got it, we got that.
Yep.
right. So I'm not, again, maybe if this was placed on a different streaming service,
Yeah.
like outside of Disney,
Yeah.
but it's the fact that it was on Disney, I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, it
seems
was
bad off
If
brand.
James Gunn never left, we
but-
wouldn't have got it. So
I love it.
But I mean,
It was the F-bomb was perfectly placed. Like if it felt forced, then I would have been like,
I'm not saying it's not. I don't think any of the cursing was forced. It just surprised me because that's not what I'm used to on a Disney
thing? Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah.
But
That's
trust
it.
me, I get you on that.
what about
Yeah.
Deadpool?
And we talked about that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's already rated R, and it wasn't Disney.
That's what I'm saying. Something to
Yeah.
be expected.
Oh.
It's not
'Cause Deadpool 3
something
is
you
gonna be
expect from.
Rated R
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
Guardians. But
Deadpool 3 is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be the same.
Yeah.
other than that, I thought it was great.
Did you
Did you-
cry?
No, I don't think there's anything to cry at.
so.
But I did want a baby rocket. I wanted a baby rocket because I thought they were adorable.
They were.
My goodness.
Yes.
Y'all must have been on y'all
Yes,
phones.
they were.
It was so cute seeing the baby animals. And I'm glad they saved all the baby animals, and I'm glad they saved the kids too.
I saw the Infinity War and Endgame shade
Mm-mm.
in when they were in the elevator.
Oh,
And Star-Lord's summarizing the
Oh.
events of
Yes.
Infinity War.
Oh,
and Endgame.
I'm so happy he called
Shade.
back and took
Yes.
the responsibility.
because
This is his fault.
I immediately looked at him when that
Yeah.
part happened. I was like,
Yeah, and
Not them
almost
being
destroyed
shady.
the entire universe
Yes.
and da da da. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
I
that
get
callback and
Yeah.
verification.
only one person survived, but only one person died, but everyone else survived. Right? The whole thing was very shady. The storytelling.
Yeah.
and I like the fact that it was about. It started off with the Gamora situation because that was like the first
Yeah.
plot hole for us. We were like, this don't make no type of sense, and he was like,
Yeah.
somehow she came back from the past, and I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know.
For me being like I'm an animal guy. So like growing up, I want to be a zoologist, actually. And seeing all this
Wow.
affected me, traumatized me emotionally.
Wow.
Because I cried twice.
Whoa.
Oh.
When Rocket first got experimented on, and then he first talked, he said, hurt. I got hurt.
Yeah,
Oh.
the hurt was.
Nah, yeah, I didn't expect that to be his first word.
The hurt was rough.
And then
In the first 5 minutes.
that was the first 5 minutes.
That was the first
That was
5
the
minutes.
first hour.
Yeah, that was not the first 5
That
minutes.
was like first 30 minutes.
That
was
5.
Yeah.
no. I take that back. That was like the first 25 minutes.
Okay,
'Cause-
with the timing, sir.
No, because I watched it again before I came here.
Yeah, but it was the first 5 minutes. Relax.
Go ahead, Vic.
But yeah. And then again, the second time I cried was the babies when you saw the little baby rockets and everything. Saw his name. Yeah, they're so
Man,
cute.
I was so nervous in that scene. He was taking mad long.
Yeah,
Facts.
I thought he
Facts.
was going
I think he
No, I
better than
thought he
me.
was
I'd
about
have
to
left
get
the other
shot.
animals. I ain't gonna cap.
for sure. I thought that was over.
I would
Rap
love to.
scenes for him.
Those are the two scenes I cried, but it was a definitely an emotional thing for me. I felt bad when his homies got shot. I didn't expect that. I feel like Ricky. That felt like that whole thing again to me.
I thought
type
this one
thing.
was gonna break out. It should have been for sure. When
been me.
Lila, I just was like,
Problems I had.
sure.
It's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
Easily.
yeah.
Problems I had with it. Where was Star-Lord's helmet?
Hated that.
Like
Hated that.
Yeah, where's
Nice.
When he was
Look.
when he was drifting in space, I'm like,
He
well,
should
helmet
be
time.
He should be dead, right? Right?
But
Yeah.
but like, where's the helmet? Because
But
he's
apparently,
He's been drifting in space before.
Plot armor.
But he had the alien side still
He-
activated in him.
Does he not still?
And
No.
according to Guardians 2, no.
No.
Once
No.
Ego died, that was it. He's human.
Because the light is now out of him.
Yeah, that's
Like
why I'm
he-
confused.
Yeah, he can't draw from the light anymore.
I legit
Apparently,
thought
that
Peter
was
was
the
dead.
plot armor because
guess.
you ain't drifting in space
I ain't no human.
for a minute at that, and
I
then
mean-
come back and you're fine.
Because
Yeah.
technically he's still half God. Half
Have alien or what
Not-
what
not-
what do they
not
call it?
God,
Titan? Titan.
no.
No, it's
Didn't they say Ego?
celestial.
Celestial.
Oh, celestial. Yeah.
He's still half celestial.
He just don't have the
Um,
celestial light.
He just doesn't have. Yeah.
So I guess that's why I thought he was dead. I'm
plot
not gonna lie.
armor.
I thought Rocket was gonna die. I thought because when he was on the table, he was doing Check the President. Peter was screaming.
Yo,
Like you said, I thought that was it.
that junk got me,
I
dog.
thought that was it because they would have did that. That would have took the whole movie to a whole nother turn. Because then it's a revenge movie at that point.
I'll say this.
100%.
Yeah.
I had a good theater though. Like parts where like I was just concentrated. I heard no peep.
No, yeah, my theater was quiet.
Yo,
I'm not gonna lie.
on that F-bomb though, this old lady next to me. Oh dear.
And I hear you guys. I think you said you were upset no one died. You said you wanted someone to die, right?
I'm not upset. I just would have preferred if at least we lost one Guardian.
Okay.
At least one.
Yeah,
I see it as
yeah, I would have preferred that.
for me, no one died. I died inside of emotion, trauma.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
'Cause
Oh
that
my
thing hit.
gosh.
That thing hit.
That's what
Warlock, garbage.
I
Horrible.
didn't-
No, I'm
I
not
didn't
gonna lie
love
to
it.
you.
Horrible.
So
Garbage.
here's my hold on, but here's my thing, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm gonna give that opening scene where he starts bodying all the Guardians in the beginning and nowhere.
Mhm.
That scene was 10 out of 10. I enjoyed that.
Yes.
I wanted more of that.
The fact
Like,
that
he's a threat.
hmm
Mm.
And like Jason said, it made him more comedic relief. He felt less of a threat.
Yes.
I didn't like that.
I just don't like the comedic dim-witted factor.
Yeah.
I see it as I see why they did it. 'Cause I think they're just trying to swap him for Drax, type thing.
Yeah,
But
Okay.
exactly.
I'm tired of it. That's
don't
not him
love
in the
that.
comics.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't love
we,
it.
We already didn't get him in Infinity War, so
Mm-hmm.
give me something more important.
I get
you know? High Evolutionary, I think he performed better than Kang and Ant-Man, in my opinion.
Oh, I don't disagree with you. He
Acting
felt.
wise,
I think he's a better villain. He played a better villain
I
than
don't.
Kang.
But hold on, let's be clear. I don't think it's a Jonathan Majors thing.
No.
I think
don't
it's a
think it-
writing thing.
All right,
Yeah, I don't think
I'm just glad we
acting-wise-
clarified that.
Let's be clear.
I'm glad that's
They-
It's
clarified.
not.
They
It's
did-
not an acting
He's not
thing.
a better actor. I'm saying
It's
he played
the
a better
writing.
villain.
they did a
Okay.
lot of they did
Yeah.
a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
They did
Yeah.
like Kang would grab somebody with his powers
Yeah.
and push him against the wall or something like that.
Mm.
High Evolutionary does the same thing.
Yeah.
They were being surrounded by infidels
Mm.
and they exploded. They did the same thing.
True.
Plot twist. He's a Kang variant.
I'd hate that. But
Boo.
but I mean, I would say that writing wise, I think High Evolutionary is a better.
Yeah.
He seemed like a bigger threat, but at the same time, the Guardians really smoked him up at the end.
But you gotta respect
They
Yeah.
the
really
Guardians. though.
Yeah.
smoked him up.
The Guardians smoked him.
Zero difficulty.
He's revered as a god to the galaxy
Mm-hmm.
at that point.
To that,
And they
to that
smoked
corner
him
of
up.
the galaxy. To
Yeah.
that corner of the galaxy.
Yeah, but he's not really trying to take over the guy. He's just trying to create a world using specimen. Like he came to Earth and he ain't do nothing except take some raccoons and animals. So
Yeah.
he could have did something, but because like I don't know if you remember in Infinity War, when Spider-Man and Iron Man were on the ship, Peter and I forgot who he was with. Who had the Guardian? I think Drax. Whoever's on the planet when they were fighting Thanos.
Oh, Drax, Mantis, Peter.
They bodied Peter and Iron Man. He had Peter at gunpoint and everything.
Wait, who bodied Peter and Iron
The
Man?
Guardians that were there. Then when they jumped into the ship, they jumped them. They fought. He wrapped Peter up, had a blicky to his head. So Iron Man back up.
Yeah.
They was in the corner.
Oh,
You gotta
okay,
respect the
yeah,
And then
Guardians.
Hold
Iron
on,
Man
hold on.
put Drax down. He had the cannon to
That he did.
to Drax's head.
Drax, yeah.
That's why I was confused because the Peter
Yeah.
that I was talking about was Peter Quill, not Peter Parker.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Peter
Yeah.
Quill had Peter Parker.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Yo,
Um,
high key, when they're in that disgusting body planet, whatever thing,
Yeah.
that place,
Yeah.
high key, when Drax got shot, I thought that was wraps.
Oh,
Lights
organ-
out for him.
Yes.
When he got
Yeah,
shot
it
twice,
looked like
I
he
was like,
he
oh, that's
died.
done.
It looked like he was about
That's
to die.
done.
Yeah, I thought-
Ain't no
I
way
thought
he getting
Drax
back
died.
up.
Yeah.
Like
The way he got back, and I was like,
it wasn't the first shot that I thought he was dead. It was the second one.
that's what I said. After the second
Yeah.
one, for sure, lights out.
Yeah.
Nah, everybody's good.
I didn't like James Gunn's girlfriend when she got shot in the leg. That little scream. That wasn't the best acting on her part. She could back.
But I thought that was funny.
She
I
could act
laughed
better.
because
Listen, chill,
I
chill,
thought
chill,
it was
chill.
meant to be overly dramatic.
I guess.
She
I
could
don't
be
know.
That's
in
why I
all his
laughed at
projects.
He gave her too many scenes.
That's what I'm saying.
Chill.
She had too many
Respect,
scenes.
but-
She had lines.
She could be in
Yeah.
all his
Yeah.
all his projects.
So they
Why?
break up.
She good. She
You
good.
say why?
Oh, because
You know why.
she's a white woman.
Oh,
All right.
Bang,
As long
bang.
as you know.
Bang bang.
Why would you ask why?
Got it.
That's crazy.
Got it.
Anywho.
I hate this false narrative
Any-
that we've created here on this,
We
on this
all have one.
beautiful podcast.
Any other
You
thoughts?
fuel the fire.
Rocket. The callbacks
No,
are good.
She's a good actor.
Rocket throughout since the first movie saying stop calling me vermin, stop calling me raccoon, and then at the end accepting
Rocket
what he
Raccoon.
is. I'm
Yeah.
Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon.
Drax since the first movie saying dancing's for buffoons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't
Dance at the end.
It's pathetic. He danced at the end like dang. All
Mm-hmm.
the everything comes to
Full
the
circle.
end full circle.
Yes.
Yep.
Would to me, I think this is the best MCU trilogy, personally. It's the most wrapped. It's better than Winter's. It's better than
Captain America?
trilogy.
You're out of your
Because
mind.
Captain America
Crazy.
trilogy pulls from other stuff.
But technically, it
As a
won't be a
genuine
trilogy.
story,
Isn't
this
there a
is-
fourth?
A Guardians. This is a true trilogy.
No.
True
It
trilogy.
doesn't pull from other things. It contributes the most to other things. I wouldn't say it
Either
necessarily
way,
pulls.
Vic's
No, they
point
pulled
is it
Spider-Man.
doesn't
They pulled Black
interact with
Panther
other.
to help make the gravitas of that singular movie. And then because of that movie, you're
No,
going to get the
from,
other movies.
from
but,
that movie. They sprouted wings to have their own little franchise.
But you're taking characters who have their own movie to make this one movie good. I'm saying
they
this
didn't
movie,
have their own movie. This was
they're-
their debut.
but they're characters who were going to regardless. That's what I'm saying. This movie's better because you're dealing with a set of characters that this is all they have. This one singular movie. No one's getting no Drax movie. You're not getting no Peter movie. So everything came together in the end, and it's a true ending for Guardians. That's what you felt at the end.
That's a solid take.
Civil War,
But-
you kept going to Infinity War. You kept going to Endgame.
But I'll say this.
It's a solid take.
If I was to take how good these movies are, right?
yeah.
All right. So Guardians 1 is better than Captain America 1.
Yeah, it's better
Yeah.
than the first Avenger.
That's fine.
I see where you're going.
Winter
However,
Soldier
I'm
is
not saying,
better than
I'm not saying Guardians 1 and Guardians 2 is better than Winter Soldier. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is a better trilogy.
because
as a
Guardians
whole.
2 ain't even that good.
It's not. But as
It's good,
I thought-
but it's not that good.
I thought the same
not.
thing, but then I rewatched it before going to see this movie to get it fresh in my mind.
it's not that good.
And like,
it's good, but it's not that
It's
good.
It's good. It's good. I would probably give
It's a
this.
7.
Yeah.
I will say-
Originally, I gave it a 6.5. But then I went back and I rewatched it. Yeah. And then I went back and I rewatched it and I low-key give it an 8.
I can't give it.
I don't know about that.
Because the things that I
I
disliked
can't
about
give
it.
it.
No,
You gotta
'cause-
think about the other 8s there are.
No, I know, but hear me out. The things that I disliked about that movie, I really disliked. So like I held that against the movie as a whole, and it dragged down the grade. But then when I rewatched it, the things that really bothered me didn't bother me as much anymore, and I took it for what it was, and it was still a pretty decent movie. A really good movie.
I happen to like the end credits of this movie. I saw people online were
Yes.
complaining about it.
Why?
What was the first
What
one
were they
again?
saying?
People are like, "Oh, they're tired of this person will return," instead of giving us something about them. They felt like the other end credit, there was no other. It didn't lead to another movie, so they didn't like that either, because they're so accustomed to that.
Yeah, but they got to.
I didn't mind it. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I definitely liked the second end credit with Star-Lord, and he's like, his grandfather's reading a paper,
Yeah.
and the back was like Kevin Bacon tells the story of being
Yes,
abducted.
yes,
I like the
yes,
callback
yes,
to the Galaxy
yes,
special. I was
yes.
like, oh, that's cute. I like that.
I did like it. And then this movie proves like Rocket Raccoon's CGI is
Yeah.
beautiful. The hair
Yeah.
follicles.
Yeah.
It proves. I hope people realize that this proves when Marvel tries and has the budget, they can do CGI
Yeah.
right.
They definitely
Yeah.
got the budget.
Because
It's
whatever
true.
happened with MODOK and all that stuff, that's a
MODOK
abomination.
was
It's true.
fine.
No, it was not.
MODOK was bad.
Yeah, and then the thing with the only thing
It
is
gave
like it's
Spy
kind of
Kids
funny.
for real.
The animals. I don't know if you've seen that panda.
Express.
It looked like a man in a suit. Like,
Yes.
I
yes,
think that's
yes,
funny.
Yes.
So it is what it is.
If
But yeah, because
if
they're
y'all
supposed to
taking-
be citizens. They're supposed to be people.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Like, not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you have killed High Evolutionary at the end?
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
then you become just as bad as he is.
No, I don't.
You become a villain.
No, I don't.
So Aaron's not a villain. Case closed.
That's not
That's
the same.
It's a terrible,
All right.
terrible.
All right. We not doing that.
Nah,
Any
that
other
was bad.
closing remarks?
I didn't like it.
No.
Closing remarks.
But I would
Great movie.
have. But I would have killed him because leaving him alive, he's
Leaves
too
the door
smart.
open.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he's too smart.
Yeah.
He's
Ooh.
too much of a threat. He will come back, and he's a threat.
Yeah.
You gotta kill him. You have the chance.
Facts. You have to
Yeah.
kill the threat when you have the chance. I hear you.
Listen,
we go.
stupid.
Here we go.
I said-
Aaron killed 90% of the
Go ahead.
world.
I'm not
We're
saying
not-
Aaron.
we're
I'm
not
just-
doing
I'm
this.
just, I'm just
We're not
agreeing
doing
with
this.
you. I'm agreeing with you.
Post Endgame,
Yeah.
where do you rank this?
Like in the MCU?
Oh, post
Yeah,
post
post
Endgame
Endgame.
is
Is
top
this-
tier.
Is this the best movie we had yet post Endgame, or do you still have Shang-Chi up there and
I'd say it's better.
better than Shang-Chi?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably the Yeah.
You have this over No Way
Yeah.
Home?
Actually,
I mean, he
do,
had
yeah.
to.
Mhm.
Come on now.
Come on now.
What did I do? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'd say it's the best one.
Normally I would play some funeral music
Oh gosh.
for Marvel
Okay.
because now James Gunn's gone.
Hey,
Russo brothers are gone.
chill.
You got Ryan Coogler left. I'm
Oh, no,
sorry.
Russo
I don't know,
brothers-
I don't know what's about to
We
happen.
got a few good directors.
Russo brothers talking about making making one return.
We
Yeah,
got a
Batman.
few good directors. They ain't gonna direct no damn Batman.
They're probably
They was just talking.
They're probably not.
Yeah, they was talking.
But this movie, I hope to you DC haters, shows that DC's in good hands with James Gunn. I believe.
Yeah, I don't doubt you.
Yeah, it's just
I don't
this,
doubt
this
you.
writer
You know,
strike is gonna.
You know my fear
Yo.
though with James Gunn. My only thing with James Gunn, I feel like he's going to take a character that I love
and,
that-
and mess it up.
and he's gonna make him funny.
I can see that.
I don't want that.
Superman gonna be out here cracking jokes.
I don't want
He
Superman.
already
to-
said that's not gonna happen. He already said that's not gonna happen.
I don't want that. I don't want. I don't want a funny Batman.
That's not gonna happen.
I
These
don't want
characters
it.
can't be
Yeah.
funny.
But it's. I thought Drax couldn't be funny. Drax the Destroyer. I thought
Drax-
he couldn't be funny.
Drax was meant to fight Thanos alone.
And here and here we are.
that man was not soloing Thanos.
Here we are. This man is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's because
Drax
he's,
the Destroyer be fighting monsters
but
in
it's
the
not
comics.
because he's telling
Yeah.
jokes. It's because he's an idiot.
Listen, again, I am not familiar with Drax the Destroyer being stupid. I'm not familiar with that.
Fair
I'm
enough.
familiar with him being a tank, and he ain't no tank in the movies.
He was supposed to body
I
Ronan
mean,
and
he's
Accuser in the
a
first
tank,
movie. Low-key.
just not with the main villains.
He's not a tank, bro.
Just not with the main villains.
That don't make no sense.
Like, I mean, he was freaking bodying before he started getting bodied. He was bodying
Warlock?
Warlock.
He hit Warlock maybe 2 times. Warlock
Chill,
hit him
chill,
about 10
chill,
times.
Chill.
No, Warlock would have destroyed Drax. For sure.
Well, all right. Any
Yeah.
closing remarks on this Guardians movie?
No, it was good. 9 out of 10.
All right.
Yeah, 9.5 for me.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Definitely comment below and let us know how you enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's the reasons.
We'll see you next week. Okay.
The
Why?
reasons that we're here.